నాకు నచ్చినట్టుగా స్టార్ట్ అయింది కొంచెం ఇంప్రాంప్టుగా విత్ హికప్, బట్ హికప్స్ ఇస్ వాట్ మేక్స్ లైఫ్ వాట్ ఇట్ ఈస్. సో ఐ బిలీవ్ ఇన్ spontaneity. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ మై నేమ్ ఇస్ అజయ్. ఐఎమ్ యూట్యూబర్ and pilot, blogger, and beyond all that, I like to use the word that I create videos on YouTube, and I believe in spontaneity. I didn't want to cook in my mind when I want to talk to you. I didn't want that to cook in my mind, and the topic is time flies, but you are the pilot of it. And mind you, it depends on how you take this statement. It is all in the perception. Time flies, but you are the pilot. Yeah, time flies, but you are the pilot. And one of the major perceptual differences to explain it, let us simulate a story. Let us talk about a story about a fictional character. We'll give him a very generic name, very generic Telugu name. We'll call him Subbarao. Subbarao is an 18-year-old guy, and we'll try to simulate his life from the age 18 to age 32. Right from the time he finished his intermediate to an adulthood kind of a thing, adulthood kind of a stage. He just finished his second. Let us assume that he just finished his second second year, and his father, being a very well-intentioned man, told him this line: Subbarao, time flies, but you are the pilot. You better take care of it. So he finished his 18 years old. He just finished his second inter, and he wanted a particular stream, and he wanted to get into an engineering college through a merit, right? And he finished the exam. His rank is not aligning with the merit. He has two options in front of him. One, he can take a nice long term, or he can immediately take whatever he gets and get into it. He chose the second option because his father told him, Subbarao, time flies, but you are the pilot of it. He got into the college, and the college was very vibrant, very diverse, with a lot of people like SVU, with different kinds of cultures, different kinds of students, different kinds of people. And years are passing, and he was overwhelmed, because it could be because of his upbringing, because of his childhood, because of various things, because of his friends and all of these things. He wanted to take it slow, take it a bit slow. But again, his father's statement came into his mind: Subbarao, time is slow, but you are the pilot of it. So he kept all the co-curriculars aside, all these kind of events aside, all the fun things that you actually go to college for aside, and he finished all the subjects, or everything, all the academical side of it on time. And he came to fourth year now. Fourth year there is this fourth year is if any one of you is in the fourth year right now, fourth year is actually the best year in the college. Final semester was filled with all these the project work, where you don't get to college as much. He reached that fourth year, and again he wanted to take a small break. He wanted to just discover himself, explore himself. And again he thought to himself that, Subbarao, that time flies, but you got to be the pilot. He finished his engineering on time, and the moment he took his degree certificate, he came out of the college, and one thing crossed his mind again. He always, right from the age of 17, wanted to make an imprint, make a footprint on this world. He didn't know what it is, because life was moving very quick. It was going in a jatka like this. And he came out of college. He wanted to explore. He wanted to actually know what he wants to do with life. But again, time flies, and you need to be the pilot of it. That word remained ingrained in his head, what his father told in a very well-intentioned manner. And he took up a job. He did a very good job. He's a very loyal person to the company. He was doing all, and he came to the age of 25. At 25, everybody, right from the society to the friend circles to the people that you surround yourself with, and all these kind of people, one of the major things that that the society looks at you with the kind of lens that you need to get married at a certain age, like 25, 26, 27, 28. So he felt, I did everything on time, right from my intermediate, right from my college life, right from everything was done as per the norms of the time that the society has set on me. So why not get married? Whether it's arranged marriage or love marriage depends, it completely needs another TED talk. I'll not get into it. But he got married at the right time because time flies and he needs to be the pilot, right? And 2 more years have passed. He reached the age of 28. And at 28, the next thing, generally, the kids has to come. And he became a father. And 4 more years have passed from 28 to 32. And he got a son. He needs to join him in pre-nursery. He got a nice, good car, a fairly decent car. He's working in an office and he has a kid. He is taking him to the pre-nursery college. And there is a 30-second signal on the way to the school. He stopped and as he's counting down the numbers from 30, 29, 28, 27, that time, the numbering down has linked to the age that he has crossed and came. And he questioned himself, Subbarao, is time really flying? Or have I always been the pilot? Was I really working hard or was I working hard to work hard? Now, all I can say is that we have simulated this character, right? And there is a rule in screenplay. If the story is bland, because I'm feeling his life slightly bland, and if the story is bland, all we need to do is slightly tinker with the screenplay. So we'll slightly get back to his age when he's 18 years old, to the well-intentioned father who told, Subbarao, time flies, but you are the pilot. But there is one small difference here. That is the screenplay change that I'm going to make. This takes me back to my pilot training days. I'm also a pilot. During the pilot training days, when the coach told me one thing. He told me, Ajay, if you have to go from point A to point B and there is turbulence in between, you need to do something called course correction. You need to go from A to B via C, though it is longer, though it takes more time, though it takes more effort, though it takes more mental energy, take it because that is safer. So that one he has kept in his mind. His definition of pilot has changed in this particular screenplay. Now, if you think the father told Subbarao, time flies, but you are the pilot. But here, he's taken it in a different manner. When he's 18, he has to choose between two things. Either it is the choice of his field or something else that he's getting. He wanted to take the 1 year gap and do what he wants and challenge himself and get his confidence in life. And he thought, Subbarao, time flies, but you are the pilot. You are the commander. And he waited for that 1 year. He finished that 1 year. He's taken the course that he's willing to take. And he went into college as a much, much, much more confident person because he has achieved something and he got into the college. He has taken the choice of this one and he got in. And as a confident person, obviously the life and all this curriculum and all seemed a bit easy. And interacting with people, getting into social circles, preparing and following the norms of all the co-curriculars and participating in all the ones that are coming. And fourth year came. Again, he has to take the tough second choice, right? He wanted to take a small break during the 7th and 8th semesters. 8th semester will have, again, it will be a little bit off. I mean, he wanted to take it. He thought no matter what, it will take 4 to 5 months extra. Let me take a small break. And he took a small break. He traveled because he wanted to find out what he wants to do. He went from Ladakh to Kolkata to Dakshineshwar to Madhya Pradesh to Goa to Andhra to Telangana to Karnataka to Tamil Nadu to Kanyakumari. He traveled all the places. He met a lot of people. He ate different kinds of food. He has experienced life rather than looking into it from the perspective of a history textbook. He came. He took that 5 to 6 months extra, but he came. Up till now, he wasted 1.5 years more than the previous Subbarao, but he came back. The college is finished. And now when he wants to get back, again, there are two options in front of him. He can do a job or he can explore. He can explore what he wants to do and find out. He took that time. During the time of his travel, when he is meeting a lot of these people, he figured out that he wanted to do something called entertaining people, stand-up comedy, to make a change in this world through some kind of, humor and interact with people in that kind of a manner, and he wants to do that kind of footprint. So it took time. He has started his hard work into that direction, and it took time. It didn't take it. It was not as smooth as the first Subbarao, but the second Subbarao, it took time. It took let us say 27, 28. He met a lot of people in between this time. He interacted with all the social circles of the stand-up comic scene in various places, various cities, right from Mumbai to Bangalore to Hyderabad. And at 27, 28, he started getting small gigs. He's not become popular overnight, but he started getting these very, very small gigs. And from the age of 28 to 32, what he did in order to become a superstar will completely depend on Subbarao's intellect, his capacity, his hard work, his mental ability, and all these things. That is not in terms of the story. But all we need to take from this particular story that I told is one thing. When the father told Subbarao, time flies, but you need to be the pilot, the first Subbarao. Before I tell this, let me give you a small example. In a flight, there is a commander, there is a captain, and there is a co-pilot. The first Subbarao thought pilot means co-pilot. The second Subbarao thought pilot means captain. Pilot means commander in charge. And only captains and commanders, when they see forward, when they see the horizon, they are the ones who see beyond the horizon. Because they take time, they take all the required time, effort, energy, even society is scolding them to do what they want to do in life. And that is when they enjoy what they're doing. They might see some kind of success, but most importantly, even if it takes longer time, even if you think time is flying, even if you think, if I waste this particular day thinking what I want to become, this day is wasted. But this particular day that the second Subbarao used has helped him. Time might fly, but you need to be the commander. And ultimately, I can vouch for the second Subbarao and say that he enjoys his work, because I've been doing the same. When I upload a video, when I create content, I enjoy doing my work. And even as I speak right now, there is my team working on uploading a video, and I'm really enjoying it. The same thing, the same principle applies to each and every Subbarao who wants to work hard, not to work hard, but to create an impact and footprint in the world. So that's it. I can rest my case here, and I hope you take the right choice when somebody tells you, Subbarao, time flies, but you need to be the pilot. Adios, and amigos, you know that you mean the world to me, and love you. Aye Jude ante nenu kaadu, Aye Jude ante manam. Love you.